Hello, Meadowvale families. This is Karen Moschler, your elementary principal. I am here with Meadowvale's Top 10 Need to Know. We used this video format last year and it turned out great. And I know parents appreciated this information. And so I'm going to do the same process again this year, and we'll be sending out about 5 videos over the course of the next 5 weeks, sharing with you Meadowvale's Top 10 Need to Know. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to open house. It is always such a fun time to see our students and families back in the building and all of the energy and excitement that comes with having new school supplies, seeing friends, and meeting new teachers. On the first day of school, Tuesday, September 3rd, just a reminder that school starts at 9:15 a.m. Our doors open at 9 o'clock. On the first day, you as parents will be able to walk your child to class and get that picture that you like to get with your child in their classroom or with their teacher, and no badge is required at that point. But do know, beginning on the second day, September 4th, we really encourage our students to go ahead and walk to their classrooms on their own. There are lots of adults around to help or support them. If your child is really struggling, please come into the office and make sure that you get a badge. Please also know that lunches will be super busy time during those first few weeks of school as we get everything ironed out, and they won't necessarily be on time. We ask that you plan not to come and have lunch with your child during the first week of school, and I would even say into the second week. It takes us a while just to iron things out, and we really want students to learn on their own how to go through our lunch line and how to manage all of the cafeteria expectations. Please also note that buses are typically later than usual coming home from school during that first week. There will likely be information on Twitter and the Facebook page, so be watching for that as well. So our top 10 need to know is transportation. Make sure that you take a look at the attached note which explains the parent drop-off or student drop-off and pickup procedures. That information was also included in your red folder from Open House. We use those procedures to make sure students and adults, as well as staff, are safe. Please contact Vision. Their phone number is listed there if you have any questions or concerns about busing. But do contact our main office if your transportation plans changed. You completed a transportation form, and so if you deviate from that, you'll need to contact our main office, and please do that before 2 p.m. each day. We would encourage you, though, to send a note whenever your child is not following their procedure, rather than to make a phone call or send an email. It's just so much easier to send a note and have your student drop that off in the office window at the beginning of the school day. If your child is not sure where or how to do that, their teacher can help them with that. Keeping students safe is our #1 priority, and so you following all of those expectations around transportation will certainly help us to do that. Our #9 top 10 need to know is just about communication. The red folder that you received at Open House is an information folder that will come to you. Watch for notes and information out of that folder. It's not necessarily the best place to communicate with your child's classroom teacher. Much better to send information back to your child's classroom teacher through either the planner or an email or a phone call to staff. But do watch, if your child has a planner, watch for information about homework, field trips, and other needs at school to come through the planner. We will do weekly email messages through Campus Messenger. Make sure you keep your email address up to date. Every Friday, Sherry sends information out about what's going on at Meadowvale. Again, you can call and email to connect with staff regarding any absences as well as concerns or questions you might have. Our website has lots of information, and our website address is there. I would also encourage you to follow us on Twitter. I typically try to tweet out a couple times a day, if not at least 3 or 4 times a week. And then make sure you've made that connection on Schoology and Seesaw. Schoology for grades 3 through 5 and Seesaw for grades K through 2. Teachers will be sending a lot of information home through those web portals as well. With that, I say thank you so much. We are excited to see your child for our first day of school on September 3rd. Have a great weekend.